Happy birthday!
Polly, don't eat that.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to a kind of a special live stream. This is my 64th birthday. Yay! And I'm gonna celebrate. Yes, indeed. And I thought I'd have people join me. Do you have anybody in chat yet, Mrs. Old Guy?
No, you don't.
Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna wait just a minute, and then I'm gonna start making pasta because I'm hungry.
You need to get that order rolling. Is it hot?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Well, the pasta's got to sit for a while, so.
Val, sir.
Hey, Val.
Happy birthday, Tom.
Thank you, Val. Thank you for coming in. I'm just kind of hanging around, waiting for a couple more folk before I get started too much. I'm gonna make some chicken stroganoff, something a little bit different. So, got to make the pasta first, and so I'm only gonna wait for just another minute before I get that rolling. Anyway, so yeah, it is the old 64th birthday.
Yes.
Yay! So I'm happy. Hey, you know, it's kind of like a third birthday, you know, because 3 years ago I almost didn't make it. So hey, you know, I figure every one I get from now on is like a bonus. So. All right. I'm not going to mess around too much. I want to start my pasta. You know the trick, Val. Just a little flour and salt, an egg, eggy, and then I'm going to throw in a little olive oil. A little olive oil. Hi, Chumley. Come on and say hi. Come on. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh.
Yeah, watch out.
What are you doing? He always wants to roughhouse when we do that. And you can see he about knocks me over.
Val says, I don't think they'll let you stroganoff on YouTube.
The old double entendre.
Jim's Kitchen's here.
Jim!
Happy birthday. Mine is this week, too. Looking good.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you coming in, Jim. 64 today. How about yourself? You got one coming up this week. What, let me guess, February 3rd.
Val's is next week.
Val's is next week? Wow.
Sweet girl Cindy. Happy birthday again, Tom.
Oh, hello, sweet girl Cindy. Thank you for coming into my birthday little shindig here. You know, I guess I could have, you know, maybe gone out with some friends or something, but to be honest, most of my friends either live way too far away or they've died, so I'm probably better off just staying home. So a little bit of olive oil in there, my egg, my flour. Let's make some pasta.
So you were close. Jim's Kitchen is Friday the 4th.
Oh, the 4th. Well,
You said the 3rd.
I was close indeed.
He'll be 46.
All right. Well, happy birthday to you too, Jim.
64 backwards, he says.
Yeah. I guess that's right. I didn't think of that. 64 backwards. I guess, or if I add it up, I could be 10. 6 and 4 is 10.
Yeah. Sweet gal Cindy said that hers was just on the 27th.
Wow.
Happy birthday to everybody.
Really, happy birthday to those that just had or are just going to have a birthday. That's awesome. Uh-huh. Yeah, I've thought about some of the birthdays that I've celebrated over the years. Oh, man.
Michael Stevens says, hey, fellow 64.
Michael
Stevens.
Welcome to O.G.I.C Kitchen. I don't recognize your name, but hey, welcome. It's my birthday party, so I thought I'd celebrate by making some food. Got some pasta rolling here.
Val said you did the "When I'm 64" quote. Meanwhile, I'm literally darning my socks in the night where there's nobody there, or when there's nobody there.
When there's nobody there. Oh, Eleanor.
The dad cave said, "Happy birthday, Tom."
Hey, thank you
Steven
very
said,
much.
"Happy birthday."
You know, that's great. I'm glad some folks are kind of popping in. That's awesome. Just getting this pasta rolled up here, and I'll put it in a bag to kind of do its thing for a few minutes. It's got to rest. Want to not put water in it if I can help it, so we'll see here. I'm going to have to work this for just a minute. And we'll see.
Jim wants to know, what's your favorite birthday cake you remember from your past?
From my past. Like, I remember the cake specifically that my mom made for me on my 5th birthday. Superman was quite the TV show back in the early 60s or mid 60s. And so it was my favorite. And my parents had got me a Superman suit. I didn't know that, but they got me a Superman suit, and my mom made me a chocolate cake with buttercream frosting that had the Superman emblem on the top. It, it was the blue frosting cake. It was really cool. I remember that. Always will. As a matter of fact, my dad made me read, there was a little inscription on the seam of the shirt. It was a shirt and a cape connected. And down at the bottom at the seam, on the red shirt, there was some yellow letters, and, kind of in bold print on the seam on the bottom edge. And my dad made me read it out loud, and I still remember it to this day. It said, "This suit cannot make you fly. Only Superman can fly." So my guess is my dad must have thought I had no sense at all and was going to maybe like try to fly off the roof or something. But I'll always remember that. So but that was the cake I think I remember the most, Jim, from when I was young.
Dad Cave wants to know what's on the menu because he's late to the party.
Oh, not particularly. I don't know that I really kind of went into it at all, but I'm going to make some angel hair pasta and cook up a batch of chicken stroganoff. It's just a little bit of a variation on the beef stroganoff. It's pretty much made the same way, just, made with chicken and, a couple other little different things. So, and I'm going to be starting that here in just a second. I've got this pasta dough just about where I want it. Feels good anyway.
John said, "Happy birthday, Tom."
Well, hi, John. I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming in and celebrating with the old guy on a Monday night.
Val said that his mom used to make him a heart-shaped cake because he was born close to Valentine's Day.
Oh, yep, and I imagine that's probably the name, the reason for your name too, Valentino. If I'm going on a limb there.
Jim said he loved your story.
Oh, well, thank you. Just, it's something I always remember. I was just a little water in case I needed it. Yep, I remember that. I got a couple of zingers from when I was in the military. And, a couple of keggers that I thought I was going to have a good time with. And I suppose I did. All right, let me grab a cutting board here. Mm-hmm.
So Michael Stevens says, he goes, "I think we met on a 420 live stream."
We may have. There is that possibility. We talking what is it? AA.
AAP?
AAP, or yeah, I can't remember now. I
The
watch a lot of different channels. I get invited to watch live streams from members of other YouTube channels, and so I'll, go see what they want me to look at. But
The dad came
welcome.
said yummy, and Val said you are correct.
Yep. All right. I am correct on his name. Well, woohoo! I'm right about something. All right. I'm just gonna slice up a couple of mushrooms here. I'm glad that our local grocery has, a little bin with some bulk mushrooms, so I don't have to buy a whole pound. Me and just as Mrs. Old Guy, I don't need to cook up a whole pound of mushrooms. So, all right, let's give them a little dice. All right, and I got some red onion here.
John wants to know, are you having a birthday cake?
I am, John. I'm having I guess you could kind of call it a triple Irish cake. It's a Guinness stout chocolate cake and a Bailey's Irish cream filling with a Jameson's chocolate buttercream on the outside. So it's gonna be delicious. I'll be bringing that out here just right after I get through cooking up some food here.
Steve Russell said happy birthday, good sir.
Hey, Steve, welcome. Appreciate you coming in to celebrate with Old Guy on a Monday night. I don't know what everybody's in different parts of the country. Around here, it has been really cold at night. In fact, the next few nights are going to be in the single digits.
Val says the roll cake you made the other day.
Yes, the cake roll I made the other day.
And Sweet Gal Cindy said, oh, a feel-good cake.
A feel-good cake, yeah. But if you wanted to get feeling that good, boy, you'd have to eat a lot of cake. You might get sick.
The dad cave said you had me at the Bailey's and the Jameson.
It's a really good cake, and if anybody ever, the recipe for the cake is absolutely no secret at all. Just look up Guinness stout cake. You'll see recipes for it. It's not at all hard to make. It's a dense, kind of brownie type cake, but it's not gooey. It's just kind of dense and thick. But the Guinness gives it a depth of flavor like you just wouldn't believe. So if you like chocolate cake, I highly recommend looking up a recipe and making it. And then I've done different variations of toppings and whatnot, frostings. And I find I like the Irish cream and the whiskey fudge the most. All right.
John and Michael both said John said sounds very delightful, and Michael said sounds delicious.
It is excellent. Excellent. I really highly recommend just, at some point in your life, make or have someone make for you a stout cake.
The dad cave said, I think I'll have to make a cake like this for my birthday that already passed.
Hey, we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up. So since it's made with 3 different types of Irish booze, hey, I think that would be appropriate. All right, get these cooking off here.
Steve said he likes to randomly make cake sometimes.
I'm sorry, who said that?
Steve Russell.
Steve? Yeah, why not? Hey, really, like I said, but here is a tip about these cakes. If you're not going to make it into a jelly roll type cake like I did, and you're just going to make it a round, I highly suggest that you use a bundt pan. Just because the cake batter is so heavy that almost every single time the center is going to fall. It's not through the fault of like anything that you do or banging the oven or anything. It's just how the batter is, and that's so. If you don't want that caved in look, use a bundt pan. It eliminates that problem.
Val said with green frosting for St. Patty's.
You could do green, yeah. But the Irish buttercream, the Jameson's buttercream chocolate on the inside, and then make the Bailey's Irish cream for the outside, and it's pretty much white, so all you have to do is add a little green food coloring to it. That'd absolutely work.
Dad Cave said, not that I need an excuse to drink anything Irish related, but I use St. Patrick's Day as an excuse.
Well, it's a good excuse to make the cake. I don't know, it's definitely not going to give you a buzz, but it will make your tongue slap the back of your head. I'm going out crazy on my 64th birthday. I went out and I got some bottled water. Oh, man, love that smell. Mushrooms and onions. A little bit of olive oil. Alright, just about ready to start adding the chicken, and I just got some more skinless, boneless thighs here. What's that?
Sorry.
Oh, that was a good one. See, guys. That's funny.
She wants to know if you'll do a People's Food Court again.
Oh yeah, I will. I've been kind of lax in some of the stuff I've been wanting to do. I've had some things around the house that has required more attention than I thought it was going to be to start with, so that's kind of kept me away from doing some of the videos that I've been wanting to do. However, Judge Cooter will be back.
Michael Stevens says, can't keep up with y'all. A second pint of Guinness in an hour is enough.
Yeah, that's I gotta be honest, I've never really liked the black beers, dark beers. I never acquired a taste for it. And what's really a shame about that is I went to when I was stationed in Germany. I wish I could remember the name of the place, but it's one of those monastery places where the monks live, and they make the Black Forest beer. It was in the Black Forest, and they make that dark Black Forest beer, and I didn't like it. All my friends are like, "Oh, you're crazy, man! This is great," and I don't know what there is about it. I don't like it. All right, so I'm gonna get the chicken going in here.
Dad Kate said that he's cooking himself. He'll have to catch whatever he missed on the replay.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, in and out, that's, you know, I understand that. I do that myself sometimes.
Michael said Guinness in the States isn't as strong as it is there in Europe.
No, I would imagine it's not. I would imagine it's not. The beer over there, you know, in Europe in general, is, you know, it's higher in alcohol content. It's not homogenized, you know, caca that you get here. There's not. That's kind of, I think when I lost my taste for alcohol altogether, it was after I got out of the military and tried drinking the blonde beers that they, you know, offered here in the 80s, which was like your Michelob and Heineken's, Budweiser, Coors, you know, the name brand crapola. I just lost my taste for it. Alright, let that chicken cook up a little bit. Turn that temp down. Sorry, but I'll say I gotta pay attention here just for a second. A little more oil. Just a little. All right. That's looking good. I'm going to get a couple of these green onions cut up real quick. Set them to the side. Do that real quick, like, I'm not going to be looking at the camera while I try and slice up these onions. Next thing I know, I'll be slicing up my knuckles.
Don't want that.
No. That'll work. Okay. Set those aside. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let that go on. Let me check my dough. How's that feel? Feels like it's going to be all right. That goes in pretty much last. Wait till this finishes off, then I'll deglaze the pan. Well, I'll make a little roux, then I'll deglaze with the white wine. Let that totally evaporate. Then I'll add a little bit of butter, make a roux, and then I'll thicken this up. All right, now I'll turn that. Okay. Get that over here in a bowl. I want to get as many of them onions out as I can. Alright, let's get that pan a little bit hot. Just deglaze raise this baby real quick like. Oh yeah. Okay. Good. I'm just going to let that reduce down to pretty much nothing. Get my cork back. Alright, got that up on high. Very good. Set that there for a second. Gotta get the old pasta thing in here. The pasta thing. That's the official name. The pasta thing. By the way, Val, since you're in attendance tonight, I think it's kind of a good time to let you and some other folks know that within the next week or two, there's going to be kind of a new character added to my repertoire of characters. And this one's going to be kind of a spin-off of the parody I did of your channel. Instead of Val, it's Sal, and I'm going to do a segment now, Fat Sal, and he's going to do some cooking. Fat Sal. So you can look forward to that. Just thought I'd let you know. It's kind of in your memory. Okay, good deal. So add that, add a little bit of butter. Oh, let's get about a tablespoon or so in there. A little bit of flour. Okay. Arroo. Arroo.
Val said he's looking forward to it. See if Cindy's
Yo, yo. All right. Gonna make it a roux. Water's starting to get hot. Okay, let that cook just for a second. Try to get that rawness of the flour cooked out. All right. Woof, woof. The great protector, barking and protecting us from probably nothing. He's such a good boy. All right, you're just about ready to kind of get the rest of this rocking. Got some milk.
Val said that there's a sandwich place there in LA called Fat Sal's.
Fat Sal's.
It's supposed to be good, but he hasn't tried it. Or he hasn't been there.
Italian place, I would imagine. Maybe not. Okay, so I got some chicken stock. That wasn't quite a cup. Get this. Start to get that roux jumped out here. Nice. Good. All right. not going to finish this right now. I'm just going to kind of get it semi-ready. And I'll finish it off, hopefully in the last 2 minutes when my pasta's cooking. We'll see how well that goes.
Val wants to know, do you ever get bears in your yard?
As a matter of fact, we do. It's kind of funny. We've been living here for close to 10 years now, and never had a bear come in our yard. The worst it was a raccoon kind of getting in the trash. So I put together a rigmarole of a kind of a box thing to put my trash cans into to keep the animals out. And it kind of stayed that way for, I don't know, 4 years or 5. And finally I got tired of looking at it, and I made it over and made it look decent, and it kind of matches the house and whatnot. I did that this last summer. And then this spring, or this fall, for the first time, a bear decides to come and visit. And not only once, but 3 times, and he knocked it over all 3 times and crimped up and bent up all the sheet metal roofing I put on it, and jacked up the roof. So I get to fix it come this spring. So yes, we definitely get bears in town. This is the first time we've had to deal with it.
Funky Food with Dave. Good evening, my friend.
Hey, Dave. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Thank you for coming. Celebrating the old 64th. So, making a little chicken stroganoff. And I'm getting ready to roll out the homemade pasta. Yeah, the homemade pasta. What happened here?
Okay, I'm going to read a couple of these real quick
Okay.
to get caught up.
Sure.
I enjoyed the candy corn meatloaf video, is what Steve Russell said. Michael Stevens says a very creative idea, birthday party, good one. And Val says, I'm sure you get coyotes there.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet gal Cindy said, we have bears a lot in the summer. We'll be sitting out and one will walk past.
Wow.
I got like 4 more.
What?
I got like 4 more comments.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Funky Food with Dave said that they have bears in their yard all the time. They're in Vermont.
Yeah, I would imagine. So it looked like you live in the area where you'd get a lot of deer and elk and bear and whatnot. We sure do here. I mean,
He said they destroyed his beehives 3 years ago.
that's a drag.
A couple more. Michael Stevens said, we have wild boar almost plowed me down.
Well, yeah, that's pretty serious stuff. Wild boars will jack you up.
And Dave and Janice Yamanaka both say happy birthday.
Well,
Janice
thank you.
said, sorry she's late.
Well, hi Janice. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, just making a little pasta and stuff. I'm probably going to be hanging out for a little while tonight. So I'm going to make some pasta here and get the dinner cooked. And then we've got that really delicious chocolate stout cake. And again, if you're a chocolate lover, just look up the recipe online and make it. It's so good.
Eli, happy birthday, Mr. Tom.
Well, hey, Eli. Thank you for coming, my friend. And thank you. I appreciate the birthday wishes. Just getting the pasta rolled. We got water practically boiling. I just need to finish a little bit on the sauce. So things are coming together okay. Fresh pasta. I'm making it so often that it's almost becoming second nature now. We like it so much better than the store-bought dry spaghetti. Also make my own lasagna.
Yeah.
All right, one more. There we go. Last pass. Oh yeah.
Funky food, or Dave wants to know, is the chocolate stout cake like a Guinness cake?
It is. Yep. Guinness, a can of Guinness beer. The chocolate and other cake type ingredients. It is really an excellent cake. But yes, you use the Guinness stout. All right, get this out of the way.
Eli said he'll have a pint in your honor.
Pint in my honor.
And Nicole Fairman said, "Hey guys."
Well, hi Nicole, welcome. We're just getting ready to crank out some angel hair here. Just finished rolling it out.
She wants to know what you're making.
I am making angel hair pasta and chicken stroganoff. I got the sauce made with onions and chicken and mushrooms, and deglazed the pan with a little bit of white wine, put in some butter. I made a roux, and I'm gonna be ready to throw this pasta into the water here. Cut that. Oh, beautiful. Yes.
Dave said that he loves Guinness cake.
Oh, yeah. You've had it?
He has.
That is.
Said he loves it.
Yeah, that's such good cake. The first time I had it, it was just, I was real skeptical. Well, it's got beer in it. That can't possibly be good. Phew. Boy, was I wrong. All right. Oh, heck yeah. Beautiful. Jeez, it's almost like I'd done it before. Now I can get rid of this.
Nicole said she finally caught your string. You are making me hungry.
Awesome. That's kind of the purpose of me doing this. All right. So get the burner is on. Get some of these green onions tossed in here. Finish getting the sauce made. Whoop! Watch out there, Jimmy boy.
Steve Russell said nice.
Sour cream action gonna have to come in here. All right. Come on now. Where are you at? I guess I better turn it up, not down.
That might help.
It might help. All right. For those folks that do not know, I am been venturing into the barbecue sauce world, and I've been making barbecue sauces like crazy, and I've had a lot of good reviews. In fact, Funky Foods with Dave reviewed my sauces, or most of them so far. Go check out his channel and check out the reviews that he gave me on my barbecue sauces. This is something that I'm hoping to make an actual little business out of. So, and I'm working on a new one, Dave. I am working on that blueberry one. All right, come on now. Let's get hot.
Steve said doodle. So I'm not sure what he's talking about, but
Doodle?
Dave also says, how's your weather out there?
Cold.
Some of the best barbecue sauce I've ever had, he said.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's been getting cold. The nights have been, in the teens, or low single digit numbers, sometimes 10, 8, 2, 5. We haven't gotten below 0 yet, but it's probably coming. My boy's in there going crazy. All right. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
Steve said that he thinks it's awesome. Nicole said kick it up a notch. And Dave said should get your package tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Dave sent me a package of his sauces and I believe honey. I'm not 100% sure, but and I'm really looking forward to trying them. Absolutely. All right. And so far, I've tried products from a couple of YouTubers. The seasonings from Chris Miller, and that's going to be Miller Family Time and Gardening. I always get it wrong, but I'll put a link in this after I'm done. But, I tried his seasonings; they're absolutely amazing. I tried Sean's from Sean and the Pack's sauces. Very good indeed. I would definitely rebuy most of them, or I would buy most of them. All right.
Steve said that he'll buy it when it happens.
Last.
And Dave said it's minus 20 there tonight.
Jeez.
Snow tomorrow and Thursday.
Minus 20.
That's cold.
Holy smokes.
Eli said it's 65 there. Almost had to get the snowshoes out.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Eli. Yeah. I imagine you're like scraping the frost off your windshield. All right. Get that sour cream.
Dave said it's Miller's spices were excellent, as well as Sean's sauces.
Yep. And that's, I really have enjoyed meeting the new people that I have on, on Facebook or on YouTube, and actually getting to meet some of the people, like this last fall when we got to meet Janice and Ed Yamanaka. That was such a pleasure, and I wish we could have stayed a little bit longer, but it is what it is. All right.
Michael says a deja vu moment. Coincidence, he made a 4.5-hour pasta sauce earlier. Couple more people over here, like father, like son. Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you coming in.
Lisa, L-E-S-A. Hi, Tom. This is Tim's mom. Happy birthday.
Oh, well, thank you very much for coming in and saying happy birthday to me. Hi, Tim's mom. That's awesome. All right. Give this just a quick bounce.
Michael says 30 degrees, 2:42 a.m., Barcelona, Spain.
Barcelona, Spain. Oh, man. We are just about ready here. That pasta just takes like a minute and a half or 2 minutes.
Nicole said that she sent you the video they watched today.
Say what?
Nicole said, I sent you the video we watched today.
Who said that?
Nicole.
Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. All right. All right, let me get this pasta drained here really quick.
Drew Horst. Happy birthday, old guy.
Well, Drew, awesome. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that a lot. And thank you for the birthday wishes.
Nicole says, oh, it's your birthday?
It
Happy
is.
birthday.
It is my birthday. All right. And I'm ready to serve. Let's see here. There's some fresh made pasta. Let's see here. This is O.G.I.C. serving size. old guy soybean size. Alright. What do you know? Pasta for two. Guess I should throw the milk back in the fridge.
She said that was for, Nicole said that was for Chris.
Ah. Okay, here we go.
Michael said, cool birthday stream.
Thank you. Okay, I can get that over here. So, let's see here. Yeah. Got your basic salad. Let's see, Mrs. Old Guy, what kind of dressing do you want?
Either one's fine.
Either one. Well, okay.
First one you see, I guess.
All right. Here is le salade
Thank you.
and some dressing to put on it.
Thank you.
You don't want your salad running around naked.
No, I don't.
All right. Now the chicken stroganoff on top of that there pasta. Mmm. Yeah. It smells really good in here.
It does.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not too much.
Gob it on there for you, Mrs. Orton. Uh-oh, which one was which?
I don't know. Steve Russell said he made lasagna an hour ago. Just give me the smaller one.
I think that's the small one. Oh, wait. I forgot to give you your cute little garnish of green onion on the top.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Got a garnish. Huh. That just don't make no sense.
Michael says, that looks good too.
It's gonna be good.
Nicole said she needs smell vision.
Smell it. You do. I've been wanting to, to do that, but I'm not the only one that's ever dreamed about smell-o-vision.
Dave said, have a great night, Tom and Mrs. Old Guy. Happy birthday. Have to hit the day. My work shift starts at 3 a.m. and it's almost 9.
Oh, better go to sleep.
Night, Dave.
Thank you for coming in and seeing us. I appreciate it very much. Have a good night. Okay. Well, let's see if this tastes any good. Tastes good? All right. You want salt or pepper?
Mm-mm.
You don't need it? Well, if you don't need it, then that must mean I seasoned it properly.
It's good.
Let's try it out here. Pasta looks good as always. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get a big old fork full. First bite's just pasta. Let's see. That's really good. Oh yeah.
Michael said, enjoy. And Tim's mom said, Wildman said hello.
Oh, hey Les. Hello to you, sir. It was good to see you back on the stream. I'm glad that you are kind of back up to par, so to speak. I know when people get up to our age, we still got our little, our little creaks and pains, but I was glad to see you up and around. You were gone for several weeks, my friend, so I'm glad you're back. Glad you're feeling better.
I said hi to Chum. He could see him behind.
He is such a good boy. Can't wait for our next litter of puppies. We are excited. We'll have to get our extra bedroom straightened back out and we're ready for puppies again.
Val wants to know Russian dressing.
French. It's kind of funny. Years back, there was a time. Huh?
Oh, Chumley, you don't get
Years back, there was. Whoop. I'll let Mrs. Old Guy answer that, and then I'll.
Hello. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay. Years ago, there was a. I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Should have just kept going.
Well, I should have just kept going, but the phone threw me off. Dang it. I hate that. Well, that's another thing about getting old. May not know this, but men's brains shrink when you get older. You don't believe me? Look it up. Your ears will keep growing, and your brain will shrink. That's why you get really grumpy old men that can hear really well.
Eli said he likes to marinate pork chops in Italian dressing.
Oh yeah, that's yummy.
Well, Wild Man said thank you very much.
Awesome. Yeah, I was happy to see you back.
Val said, was it about French dressing?
Thank you, Val. That did help. Yes, well, indirectly. We were years ago when we were homeless for a time, and I had to hitchhike about 30 miles into this town where there was a Walmart so I could get some things. And this gal that was staying at the same campground was from France. She was some kind of scientist there working with the Department of Agriculture. Anyway, so she gave me a ride. She had to go there anyway, so it was a ride there and back. And she said that she thinks it's funny that we have things like French dressing, or like the French roast coffee or French toast and crap like that, because a lot of that stuff just doesn't, like there's no such thing as like French dressing except for here. You're not going to go to France and find this dressing.
Michael says that's freedom for you. Italian dressing not required. Steve said that he's excited for it to happen to him.
Steve, now you've got both of us wondering. Mrs. Old Guy's looking at me like, what is he excited for? I gotta know too.
Nicole's laughing at you.
Well, there was this one birthday party. In my mid-20s somewhere. I was working the late shift at this place, so I didn't get off until 6 in the morning. And I wanted to have my, birthday party as soon as possible. So went home, got cleaned up, waited for about an hour, and then went to the liquor store and bought a couple of kegs of beer and brought them back to this house where I was staying with my roommate. Tapped the keg and started drinking. And I had invited people to come and party that day, but nobody was coming, and so I was drinking a little more, getting a little, a little miffed that nobody was coming to my party. I had all this booze. Well, about the time I got totally wiped out, which is 5 o'clock in the evening or so, I've been drinking all freaking day. All kinds of people started showing up, and I was so wasted that I don't remember most of the rest of the party. I do remember waking up on my bed with one of the kegs next to me, and I had the little nozzle thing in my hand, and I guess I took it and went to bed with it. I don't remember that, but I woke up with it that way.
Val said in France they just call it dressing.
Okay.
Natalie Nicole popping in at work to say hello.
Hi, Natalie. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it a whole bunch. Just kind of chowing some dinner, talking about some old birthdays, having a few laughs. Got some chicken stroganoff. If you've never heard of chicken stroganoff, that's what we're having. I did consider beef stroganoff. But I gotta watch how many times I eat red meat in a week, so figured I'm just gonna have to go chicken this time.
Tim's mom likes your show and happy birthday.
Well, I'm glad you, I'm glad you do. I hope you find at least some entertainment out of it.
Michael Stevens says, Tom, have you ever tried Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce out of Illinois?
I have had Sweet Baby Ray's.
He passed through there in 2017.
I've had Sweet Baby Ray's. I mean, not from, I don't know, from that specific spot, but I've had the brand, the brand Sweet Baby Ray's. Different, I mean, they make a whole bunch of different kinds, so I've probably tried, 4 or 5 of them. The Sweet Baby Ray's varieties. They're decent. They're a decent barbecue sauce for, a mass-produced kind of, inexpensive barbecue sauce. Better than like Kraft, that's for sure.
Eli says he's been wanting to get a kegerator, but it can get dangerous.
Yeah. I haven't been to a kegger. Really, I think I was in my 20s the last time I went to a kegger.
Michael said maybe for some more ideas for you.
I'm always ready for more ideas. Absolutely. So if you got some, bring them on. Bring them on. If they're within reason, and, I think I can cook it on my stream in a reasonable amount of time. Like, I can't do like a beef brisket. Not on my, I could prepare it and, eat it, but, I couldn't actually cook it.
There's Edward Raymond. Happy birthday, Uncle Tom.
Hey! Eddie! My nephew! How awesome!
Val said that you can get Sweet Baby Ray's in any store.
You can. Ed, that is so cool. I am so glad you're watching. Say hi to your brother for me. I really hope that you've been doing well. It's been What do you think? 20 years since I've seen you last? It's been quite a
Long
while.
time.
So I'm really surprised. I'm glad that you tuned in for my 64th birthday party. Like I said to folks a little earlier, I could have gone out and done stuff, but most of the friends I know are too far away or dead. So here I am taking it easy. And made some chicken stroganoff, having a little salad, and very soon here I'll be pulling out my birthday cake. I hope you and your family are doing really well.
Steve wants to know, do you enjoy venison?
That's kind of a yes and no. I do like venison. But I've had it some ways that I didn't care for the preparation, and I thought, if anything, it made it taste more gamey and less appetizing, if that makes any sense. And then I've had it where it's just absolutely delicious, and all the flavors were great. I've also had a lot of venison sausages and jerkies that are awesome. So, like I said, it's kind of a yes and no. Same thing with elk.
Val said in the Boston area they use James River on their roads, but he's never seen it outside of New England.
Use what? I'm sorry.
James River.
Oh, is that a barbecue sauce? Well, James River.
Ryan Ing doing his thing. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming in and saying happy birthday to this old guy.
Eddie says that he goes, will do, and he says quite some time. Yes, 20 years plus.
Yep.
And it's been a long time. We were just getting together, I think.
Well, yeah, it's been a long time. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. Ed, okay? Maybe if you do, or most people do, but if you're on Facebook, just look me up on Facebook, and maybe we can figure out a way to connect sometime this year, like over this spring or summer or
Yep.
something. So let's see you and your brother. All right. I could eat the rest of this, but I want my cake.
Let me catch you up here real quick. Michael Stevens says that they went to the restaurant somewhere near Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Replicating their market idea was his idea.
Oh, nice.
Val said yes, it's a barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Eli says, I've had reindeer and elk dogs in Alaska.
Yeah, I've not had reindeer. I've had elk, but I've had like sausages, but not necessarily like hot dogs. This one guy I knew made some really good, like spicy smoked sausage, elk and venison. All right, throw that down. Go ahead and finish your dinner.
Eddie says, sounds
Please
good,
finish.
he'll get a hold of you.
Please finish.
Here. Hold on a second.
Well, you're done?
Right now.
Okay.
You gave me a whole book.
Yeah, I did. Probably gave you the wrong one. All right, I'll let you grab the cake. Get a couple little plates here. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
There was no way I was going to try and put 64 candles on my birthday cake. So if I put that there, can you still see it?
You'll have to give me a minute.
Yeah. Then I have my lighter.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't throw that very good. You can kind of see it. It's kind
You
of
throw like a girl.
It's kind of behind the thing, but you can kind of see it.
Kind of see it? Yeah. Well, let me get a knife here to cut it with. And I took your fork. You need your fork. You have your fork? You got your fork? Okay. All right. We'll light the candles here. Oh, come on. No, that's not the trick candles where they stay lit if you blow them out. So here, okay, you can see that. If you guys can see that, okay. That is the.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
I want to sing
to
it.
you.
It's happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. Oh,
That didn't work.
come off of there. Thank you. Okay, put those to the side. I'm gonna cut the cake. I'm gonna go right down the center here.
Eli thinks that Val should sing Marilyn Monroe "Happy Birthday."
Well, that would be cool, but I wouldn't be able to hear it anyway, so.
Steve says it looks good. Cheers. And Val said he'd do a better Elvis birthday song.
Oh, yeah.
And Ed says, "Here, here."
And let me just turn that just so you can get a. I'm just going to move that down. Come
Val
on.
says, "A happy birthday, Mr. President."
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, you see that? Yummy. So that buttercream on the inside is the Bailey's. What do we got, Mrs. O'Day?
Janice says, "Good singing, both of you." Not. But thank you.
Here we go. Here we go. Get this next one cut. That's right. I'm taking them right out of the middle. I can do that. It's my cake. See, look. Now I can paste it back together, and nobody would know the difference.
Michael says, "Thank you, happy birthday to you, good vibes, and God bless."
Well, thank you, sir, for coming in. All right, Mr. Little Guy, I think we need to give that 5 minutes to let it kind of warm up a little bit. That buttercream, you know, it has a better tongue feel if you have it. If you let it warm up a tad. Maybe I should stretch this out.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Stretch that back out. Let's see. So I was messing around, and I got these party, but I got them, and I thought, well, that's a ripoff. There's no little noisemaker thingy on it. So the only possible fun you can have is like with multiple, you know. And that's really no fun. So I also got these. I figured I wanted to play with some balloons. So I got a bag of these balloons, different sizes. But I didn't want to blow balloons till I was blue in the face, so I got this thing that's already blue. And it's supposed to pump up your balloon. Watch it. Let's just see what happens. And let's see what kind of fun we can have with one of these. Whoop. Let's get it on there.
Eli says, happy birthday to O.G. Lord of Quats.
The Quack Baba, huh?
And Nicole said, good singing.
Well, thank you. Oh, hey, it works.
What do you know?
Look, Ma. All right. Try it. I want it to stick to my face. You know? Maybe I should get a marker and draw like another head. Remember that cheesy movie? When it had, what was that football player? Greer, Rosie Greer, maybe? His head got put on a, so it was a black guy and a white guy. I can't remember, but it was, a cheesy, like, not even good B-grade movie. This would even be worse. Attack of the Balloon Guy. That worked pretty good. We got different, it's supposed to be different shapes. All I'm seeing is round. Except for that one that you shot at me. You about killed me with this. Did you see? I mean, you guys saw that, right? She dang near killed me with this.
Val said, rub it on your beard. It's the hair that gives it static.
Okay. I will rub it on.
Jan said the same thing.
Okay. I'm going to do
Rub it
that.
on the beard.
I'll rub it on my beard.
Eli said, Chum wants a balloon.
Do you want a balloon? One of my buddies, long time ago, had a St. Bernard. I'm not going to really say his name because it really isn't, but it was Poophead. That was his name. It's kind of funny to hear him call his name, hear it echoing through the valley, Poophead, but it wasn't poop, if you know what I mean. He loved balloons. And he said, don't give them to him. He eats them. Then I got to finish pulling them out, so.
No, we didn't.
I broke it. Oh, what's happened to yours, mate?
Val said he was named after the dog in The Jerk.
Dog in the Jerk? What was the dog's name? I remember the movie. I just don't remember the dog. Dog's name in the Jerk. Oh, man. It's been so long since I've seen the movie that I don't remember the dog. Let's see here. It's not big enough. Whoops, sorry, Ollie. I have no idea. Let's do this. I've been a professional balloon guy for.
Val said, S-head. Here, boy.
Okay. It was funny hearing him. Go feeding balloons. Old S head.
S stir.
Yep. And the guy that owned him is Mike. He's like, you know, the Grizzly Adams type dude. That the big, the same kind of, the beard and the there. There's my Egyptian snake hat. Is it the snake going this way?
No, it's standing straight up.
It wasn't standing straight up? Oh, that means something when your snake stands up. Oh!
Good job.
I killed it. Surprised it didn't scare him. He was a good boy, Chumley.
And Val said, Steve Martin said, I should name that dog Hero. He was told you should name him S-Head, which Navin Johnson, Steve Martin did.
Okay. I don't remember, but yeah.
Eddie says that he's got to get going. Happy birthday. Catch you guys later.
Thank you for watching, Eddie. Hey, subscribe to the channel. Catch me a couple times.
Give us a call.
Definitely get a hold of us, okay? Nice. Thanks for coming in. That's awesome. What do you think? Here's that.
Eli put insert oh no song, LOL.
Oh no, so.
Or when it popped your balloon.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Kind of like the video when I destroyed my gingerbread house. That was funny. All right. So I'm going to try this cake. It's still pretty frozen, but I really don't want to wait anymore.
Eddie said done.
Outstanding. Mm. That is so good. Like I said, that stout cake gives flavor a depth. That gives chocolate a depth of flavor that's just, it's really hard to beat. And then when you combine it with these different flavors of buttercream, it's, really. It's so good, it almost makes me stupid. Not that you would be able to tell a difference. This cake is so good.
Nicole said you were silly.
And then the goofy old guy, I guess it has nothing better to do. But it is kind of exciting. I was asked by another channel to do a video segment for a project that they're working on. So I thought that was pretty cool. Once it's all done and whatnot, then I'll let folk, have a little more info about it. But out of respect for the channel that's having me do it, I just figure I should, wait until they actually finish doing what they're doing and then go from there. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me on my on this milestone of a birthday. I could have gone out, like I said, done other crazy things or whatever. I'm kind of over that.
Eli wants to know where you learned woodworking.
I would imagine most of that came from my dad. My dad was a professor of industrial arts at the New York State Teachers College. So he taught teachers how to be teachers, and he taught them the industrial arts, so welding, wood shop, mechanics, things like that. And eventually, because of my mom's health, they moved out here to Colorado because of the drier climate. And there you have it. That's how I kind of picked up the wood stuff. He had just about every kind of wood tool you can think of out in the garage, so kind of just grew up with it. All my brothers, he was a general contractor. He built houses kind of all over Colorado, and my brothers were carpenters and worked for him at one time or another. They ventured off into different fields. One brother became an architect. My brother Doug, he stayed a carpenter. Other brothers kind of went off and did their other things. But so anyway, that's kind of where that comes from. Grewed up with it. Definitely. That reminds me of my cousin. It was right around my birthday. All my brothers are much older than me. And one of them had sent my parents something from overseas that came in a pretty good sized wooden crate, maybe 3 feet tall or 4 feet tall, and maybe 2.5 feet wide or so. Maybe 4 foot long in that area. Good sized box. And he was sitting down in the basement, and at the time, my cousin was living with us. He's perhaps 6-7 years older in that neighborhood. And he said, "Hey, Tom, get inside the box, and I'll put the top back on and nail it up, and I'll put you back out on the front porch, and then when your mom and dad get home, they'll think they got another package." And stupid me, we're in the basement. I get in, and he gave me a pillow. He says, "Here, you might want this." And he put the lid on there, and he nailed me in. And then he left. And there I was in the basement, nailed in this box. Oh, like a day before my birthday. And I finally heard my parents come in. I heard them walking upstairs. So I started screaming and yelling. My dad came out. He goes, "Well, what are you doing in there?" He wasn't mad at my cousin. He laughed.
Val said that he's got to go.
Thank you, Val. I appreciate you coming in and watching me.
He's glad he got to spend some of your birthday with you. Happy birthday.
I'm glad you did too, buddy. I really am. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate it. As a matter of fact, I suppose I should probably just kind of wrap this up. Going on an hour and a half. And that's...
Eli said that you got lucky because he had to take wood shop. Most schools have done away with it now.
Yep. Yeah, right. Wood shop, auto mechanics. That was, part of shop class. Yep. Yeah, it's too bad that they don't do that now because, pretty soon the trades are going to be making the really high dollar and not the people that sitting at their desk. Because there's not going to be many left. So, yep, I think I'm going to call it good. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me on my birthday. I really do. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that. There wouldn't be any purpose of me having this channel or live stream if I didn't have some folks that would come in and watch. So I appreciate you very much.
Steve says 2 more hours.
2 more hours. 2 more hours. I don't have anything to say. Well, I mean, I guess I could just BS for a couple of hours, but yeah, I don't want to bore you. But I guess, yeah, I am gonna get out of here. I do appreciate it, like I said. And if you would, I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor. Somewhere in your neighborhood, in your community, somehow, help out. Give some of your time back, right? Help out a neighbor. If it snowed in your area, shovel their driveway for them or something. You know, go out and give a hand. Go ahead.
Eli says that darn crate nailing Clearus, C-L-E-R-U-S.
Clearus? Oh, you mean you're not talking about Cletus, are you? Okay. I'm getting out of here. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Like I said, give some time, help out somebody, okay?
Janice, happy 64th birthday.
Thank you, Janice. Bye, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Saturday.